Kim has been devoted to responsible philanthropy on behalf of human freedom and in resistance of a lot of deep trends in our culture that want to pull down our traditions and our freedoms. The work that she has done at the American Enterprise Institute, at the Philanthropy Roundtable, and most of all at the Searle Freedom Trust has been devoted to education, serious research, the discovery of new knowledge, and the propagation of ideas.
She embodies the principles of liberty that William F. Buckley articulated and stood for: steadfastness, dedication, belief in constitutional government.
And Kim, if she were a Marvel superhero, which she kind of is, she'd be kind of like super nerd, that she really loves to jump into the weeds. She funded a project that we ran at the American Enterprise Institute where we hired an army of people to go through, in many different languages, the tax codes of pretty much every country on earth. And the first project that we did, which led to a $6,000 wage increase for the average American, wouldn't have happened if Super Nerd hadn't, way back in the day, said, well, you know, if I believe that lower taxes are good for the economy, there's not a big literature on it because there's no data, so let's make the data.
And in this field that we work in, it's very hard to get clear-cut wins, but they've had several of them, and they've been very important.
I think she's helped donors become intentional by realizing the difficulties in the face of what they were doing, and to realize that it's actually, for a lot of very talented people, it's a lot easier to make money than to spend it wisely.
Kim, again, understands what it takes to change opinions. In a democracy, that's how you change the world.
I think similarly with William F. Buckley, Kim understands that the development of sound public policy impacts people's lives at every level of society, whether they realize it or not.
If you're going to meet Kim, I'd say you better be prepared, because she'll ask you some hard questions. And she'll know if you've given good answers or not.
Kim walks the walk and not just talks the talk. There's such an authenticity about Kim that stems, I think, from her own gratitude, but also gratitude that she wants to encourage everyone around her and in the philanthropic community to have.
But it's not a passive form of gratitude. You know, I'm just so thankful for this. Kim believes in active gratitude. She wants to show her gratitude by preserving the things that she is grateful for.
If somebody shows up and they make it so that you can change the world, then what are you going to feel? You're going to feel gratitude. There's so many good people in the world that want to make a difference and don't know how, and it's people like Kim that show them how.
I'm delighted for Kim that the National Review Institute is honoring her. She deserves so many accolades, all in a spirit of service. And not only I, but many others of Kim's friends, especially those of us who've been fortunate enough to follow her into the work of philanthropy, really think of Kim as our North Star, and aren't we the lucky ones?